Mairead Kirk here, Dairy Advisor in Teagasc in Louth. Over the last few days, the weather has turned and we need to start turning our attention into preparing housing for cattle for the winter to come. First on your agenda should be a complete check of your sheds. At this stage, your sheds should have been washed out and disinfected. They need to be checked and inspected in terms of your slats, your mats, your cubicles, your drinkers, your light switches. Are there damages and defects which need to be fixed? It's a lot easier to fix them now before cattle go into the sheds. Is there anything that caused you a problem last winter? Think about it, and if there was, fix it now. Secondly, you need to think about your winter supplies. After a bad harvest in 2020, straw is in scarce supply, but you need to ensure that you have enough straw, particularly for your calving period. In addition, you need to think about supplies such as lime for dusting your cubicles, and you may also need salt if you have a milk lorry travelling later on in the winter in your yard when there may be frost. Having a plan and housing cattle in an organised fashion in their groups is a good idea. If you manage to minimise stress in cattle at housing, you will hopefully minimise the risks of respiratory diseases, which can be costly and time-consuming. To conclude, a little bit of work now can ease your winter workload. Order your winter supplies, check your fixtures and fittings, and organise the housing of your cattle and cows in an orderly fashion to reduce the risk of disease outbreak, which can be costly and time-consuming. For further details, check with your local Teagasc advisor.